You press record?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Steve Blackmore from motorcyclehelmetguide.com, and today I'm reviewing 3 helmets with internal sun visors priced around £100. This is the Lazer Breva, this is the Box BZ1, and this is the Caberg V2 407. Caberg's internal visor system works by pushing down the top tab, brings down the internal visor, and then the tab gets pushed back, bring the visor out. The Lazer system is slightly more difficult to operate than the Caberg system because it involves pushing this tab forward while riding and then pulling it back. The box system is very easy to use. You just press this red tab to bring the visor up and down. The first test is to see how easy it is to take the helmet on and off. As you can see, it's quite simple and it doesn't hurt your ears when you're pulling the helmet on and off. What's good about the box is it has this adjustable strap, which when you push it into the buckle, it allows you to adjust very easily without having to play about with the actual buckle. The Lazer I find quite uncomfortable to get on and off. It's mainly because the bottom of the helmet is quite rigid and you can't flex it to pull it apart while putting it on. I find that it tends to rip your ears off a little bit. The next test is to see how easy it is to wear glasses with the helmet. It's also important, because these have internal sun visors, to see whether the sun visor gets in the way of your glasses. So that fits no problem, there's plenty of room, it doesn't affect my glasses, it's not touching while I'm wearing it, so that's good. The box doesn't have any space for glasses, you can't fit them down the side. As you can see, they're not fitting, and the visor does fit over them, but I couldn't ride with my glasses like this. This one is fine for glasses, they fit in no problem. Again, it's out of the way, it's not touching my glasses. The box has the most vents. You've got 2 vents on the top which are adjustable, 1 vent on the front which is adjustable, and then 2 side vents. On the back there are 2 vents to draw air in and 2 vents to draw air out. The Caberg doesn't have many adjustable vents. It has 1 adjustable top vent, and the rest of the vents, there's 2 on the front which are non-adjustable and 2 on the back. And the Lazer, you have 1 adjustable vent on the top along with 2 non-adjustable vents, then an adjustable chin vent, 2 non-adjustable side extractors, and then nothing on the back. Now for comfort and the lining, the box has a lining that you might expect to see on something like an HJC, a more expensive helmet. It's nice and plush and very comfortable. Caberg is almost as comfortable as the box. I just found that there wasn't as much padding. It feels quite thin inside. In the Lazer, it does have a fair amount of padding, but because the helmet itself is so rigid, I just found that I didn't feel very comfortable wearing it. The Caberg is the lightest helmet. It weighs 1450 grams. The box weighs 1500 grams, and when you're wearing the 2 helmets you can't really tell so much that the box is heavier. And the Lazer is the heaviest at 1580 grams, and you do notice it feels quite bulky on your head. So for wind noise, the Lazer did the best There's no whistling, and the inside padding does a really good job of stopping the wind rushing past your ears. Caberg was noisier than the Lazer, but still fairly good, although the front vents, because you can't close them, they are quite noisy. The box was actually the noisiest of all three. I found a lot of the air rushed up the bottom of the helmet and caused a fair amount of noise, and there is a very annoying whistle. The visor on the box has a nice easy tab on the side, which makes it really simple to lift the visor. The Caberg is easy to use, it's in the middle. The only thing I found was that when I was reaching for the visor, I found I'd end up touching the front, right in front of my view, and leaving smudge marks, and it's quite annoying having to keep wiping the marks off to see where I was going. And the Lazer one is kind of in between the box and the Caberg position. Again, nice and easy to use, I don't have any problems. The visor removal systems, the easiest one is the box BZ1. It's really easy. You lift up the visor, pull this tab, pull the bottom of the visor up and out, then to get it back in, pull the tab, push the top section of the visor in, and then push this ratchet system back towards you and let go. The Caberg visor is a little bit more difficult to remove. You have to twist this section, which can be quite stiff. That then comes off. And then the visor can then just be pulled straight out. Found it much more difficult than the box. And the Lazer, again, is in between the two. Rather than the tab removal system of the box, this one has something similar to the Caberg, where you lift this tab up and you twist and then pull. With the Lazer and the Caberg, if you lost these bits or snapped these bits off, you wouldn't be able to use the visor. So I do prefer the box for the removal system. The box BZ1 is a comfortable but noisy helmet with good ventilation, nice fit, but not good if you wear glasses. The Caberg V2 407 is less comfortable than the box and could do with extra padding. It suffers with ventilation and could do with more adjustable vents. The Lazer Breva R looks a bit dated but deals well with wind noise. Unfortunately, I find it very uncomfortable to wear and very bulky.